Peace, mercy and blessings of God be upon you. Today we have a scary, interesting and short story. Enjoy watching. Let's start. Once upon a time, two sisters spent the summer at their grandfather's house. When the sun was shining, they had lots of fun activities, such as swimming in the lake outside, exploring the woods in the backyard, and playing all kinds of games in the gardens. A week after the end of their stay it started to rain. The girls played board games, read books and made things with craft supplies, but eventually they got bored. Grandpa's house was big, and the two girls thought it would be an excellent place for a game of hide-and-seek. The younger sister wanted to hide first. She ran off to find a place to hide while her sister covered her eyes and started counting to 50. The elder sister heard her sister's footsteps as she climbed the stairs and along the doorway to the back of the house. After turning 50, opened her eyes and looked for her sister. The girl entered every room. I looked under the beds and cupboards, behind the curtains and behind the doors, but her sister was nowhere to be found. Finally, she got out of the house and went to the only house next door that their grandfather had told them never to go in. She reached out and took hold of the doorknob, turned it slowly and pushed the door open. To her surprise, the room was almost empty. The only item present was a tall old carved wooden cupboard covered in cobwebs. But the door was a little open. The girl ran laughing and opened the door expecting to find her sister, but the cupboard was empty. She bent inside. A cold hand reached out from behind the dark cupboard and grabbed her wrist. She screamed and tried to escape, but the hand started to pull her. The girl's sister heard her screams and ran to find out what was happening. She entered the abandoned house and looked in terror as she saw someone dragging her sister into the house. Fortunately, the little sister was thinking quickly. She ran to the closet and caught her sister's legs, and finally managed to get her sister out of the abominable house, and the two girls ran out of the house, shutting the door behind them, and regretted going against Grandpa's words. The babysitter had been taking care of the children of a family for a few years. The children were generally well behaved, and she enjoyed taking care of them. One day, the family called the babysitter and the father said, "My sister and her husband died in an accident, and we took their daughter. She is very calm after what happened to her parents. Do you mind taking care of her with the other children this Saturday?" The nanny said she didn't mind at all, and on Saturday evening, she went to the family home. The kids settled into bed and soon they all fell asleep, except for their niece. She went back downstairs and asked her if she could sit with her because the monster that killed her parents wouldn't let her sleep. The babysitter thought the girl was imagining things because she had just lost her parents, so she decided to let the little girl sit with her, and when the girl saw the nanny's phone, I asked her if she could take some pictures with it, so she allowed her, and she walked around the room taking pictures of her doll in different places and taking sad pictures of herself. And now and then the little girl would run to the nanny crying, and tell her to chase after the beast, and to make the little girl feel better, the nanny would pretend to chase after them. After a short time the girl could no longer stay awake and fell asleep on the sofa. The nanny carried her to bed, put her inside, and went back downstairs. She picked up her phone with the intention of deleting the pictures the girl had taken, but she noticed that the girl was looking for some terrifying games on the phone, which made her feel very panicked and imagined that there were always monsters chasing her. So she told the master about this so that he could find a way to stop her from doing so. Thanks for watching this terrifying story. And do not forget to press the like button and subscribe to the channel to motivate us and to fix everything new. Thank you.